Hello, 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 hello. Hopefully everyone can hear me. I will be right with you. Turning some music on. Turn it down a little bit. And I'm trying to get back into the flow of things. Can everyone hear me all right? Um, Give me 1 second. Da, da, da. A little wavy. Interesting. Let me. Hold on 1 second, y'all. It's been a minute since I've streamed. um, okay, let me see what the sound is sounding like. Don't forget to hit, switch from live chat or top chat to live chat. Yeah, the sound is a little bit weird. Oh, Lord. All right. I like this music, though, really. Hey, James, how you doing? Hey, panel dude, Josh, how you doing? I'm wondering where the feedback might be coming from. And I don't know. And I don't know where my headphones are either. Let me. Headphones might sound better, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, hit the like button, please. Oh boy. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Things have been a lot for a little while. The sound is a bit weird.
It is?
Yeah. And listen, you'll see what I'm saying. All right, I can hear it on the thing here, but well, I can hear the music anyway.
Is your sound better yet?
I don't know.
Oh.
I took that out. Hee hee. Ha ha.
Yeah, your sound is a lot better.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, that is a lot better.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone, that there's no mysterious floating head this episode.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out the sound thing. I don't always want to wear the headphones on my head. Yeah. Alrighty. It has been a while since I've streamed. I have the camera off because I can't have the AC in here because it's too loud and it is hot in here. And maybe I wonder if I don't tear everything apart. Oh, there's a screw in the window, so I can't open it. Great. Can't open this window. Maybe I can open the other window. again. Shoot. Oh well, it's hot. And I didn't feel like having the lights on, which just makes it hotter. So I had the camera off. So, wow. We have had all kinds of things going on with this house. Let's see. We had roots growing through the pipes. That had to be fixed. We changed out the old light bulbs, and put new light bulbs in. Hey, Leanne, how you doing? So we put new light bulbs in, and then I could see all the dirt on the walls and the baseboards and the doors. So I had been cleaning everything. Like, I thought the baseboards were gray. No, they're white. So, I've just been focused on learning a whole bunch of things to do with Michigan, potentially job related, and cleaning the house and getting the house up to snuff. I have to get it clean enough to where we can repaint the interior of the house, is what's happening. And then we had family visit, which was awesome to see them. No, we're still in Michigan. Yeah, we are still in Michigan. Just this house is, oh Lord, it has been a mess. I've been working on the front yard, the backyard, the garage. Like, really, they should be paying us to live here because we have improved this house drastically. There's so much with this house. Like, I almost fell through a trap door that we didn't know was there. It's fun. It was fun. So I think I might have a Batwoman lair under my house or something. I haven't been under there yet, but I might have to. Maybe I'll make a video about it. Check it out sometime. All right. So apparently a lot has been going on YouTube. And there has been a lot going on just in the world, right? How's everyone doing? How are y'all doing? A trapdoor? Yes. Yeah. I was scrubbing a wall. Man, scared. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. All right, look. I was not prepared. The people who lived were interesting, apparently. And yeah, this house is something. So then, because we found, figured out that trapdoor was there, we had to put all kinds of stuff on top of it. And it's in a closet where baby girl can't get to it. So that's good. Just making sure that, oh Lord God, if she had gotten to that would have been scary. But thankfully, it's just because I weigh, my weight on it was not good. So yeah. Okay, hold on, y'all. I have a cat who is demanding lap time with really sharp claws. Let me grab this pillow real quick. Okay. All right. Come on. Kitty girl. I mean, if it's actually like a room down there, sure, I can turn that into a she shed. That'd be kind of cool. I didn't fall all the way through. I caught myself. I was surprised. An old collapsed cistern. Oh, Jesus. That would be terrifying. That would be absolutely terrifying. Hey, Trio Monkey. Is this a new name of someone I already know? Or when people change their names, it messes with me. Like Josh, when you changed your name of your channel, it messed with me. Yeah, I mean, that might be something we need to know more details on because that sounds terrifying. Um, Batwoman on YouTube, right? Exactly. I'm just saying, if it's a cool enough spot, it might become the goth industrial hangout spot. Just saying. That would be cool. Some ministry, you know, of course, Skinny Puppy, NB Nation. I have a long list. Yeah, for a minute there, I was like, who is this? What? Wait, what happened? Oh, right on. It's been so long since I've streamed that, you know, things have been nuts, y'all. Things have been a lot. Getting this house, decent. Like the front yard was a mess. The backyard was a jungle. It's been a lot. Wow. That is terrifying. I'm glad you were okay though, Leanne. I mean, one leg could easily have been your whole body. Baby girl is great. She is getting big and very smart. She's doing amazing. She has her little buddies that she plays with. She's doing great. Marcus is doing good. That's been part of the problem too. His work schedule. He gets off of work like around about 8 o'clock at night. So, I'm trying to put together a schedule to stream. Like I used to stream regularly, and I want to get back to that. It's been hard. Getting a set schedule is dependent on Marcus's work schedule and everything. So yeah. So you guys can't see the backdrop. I got shout out to 2 people. They know who they are. They don't want me to like publicly thank them, like with their names. But 2 people were kind enough to order. One person ordered the lights that I had in the background for me to replace those, and then another person ordered a diffuser from my Amazon wish list. Thank you so much to both of them. Next time I stream, I'll be on camera and you can see the lights. It looks pretty good over here though, because I've been working my butt off. Hey Cher, how you doing? It's good to see you. I missed y'all. I've been missing streaming for a while now. It's just hard to like pulling this house together. It has been hard to, find the time to just sit down and talk. Oh my God, I'm melting. So yeah, I might turn this fan on. I hope the sound isn't too much, but it is hot in here, and I can't open this one window. Oh, wait. Okay, let's try that. Look, listen, I know that I'm supposed to be the kitty bed at all times, but that is not always doable, kitty girl. So wow. Just to get back into the flow of things, I've been watching different live streams, and wow, there's a lot going on, huh? I missed y'all too. It's been so weird not streaming. Like when when you're used to doing something often, you're just like, what? Wait, what? But I've been working on researching for several different streams, and I'm gonna get back into the flow of it. So, if I don't have my notebook right here, but I think I have like 6 or 7 streams, like research lined up. So I actually like took the time, and I love Audible. And there are free copies of Audible books on YouTube as well. So I've just been listening to books, man. Like, it's been nice while I scrub walls and patch holes and all this other stuff. Like, I will say this though, the house looks pretty damn good. And I might be planting a garden, so that is cool. One of my neighbors is big on gardening, so Audible is heaven. All right, look. I love Audible. And then the local library here just had a huge makeover. So probably next week we're going to go over there and see. I heard they have Audible library, like a free Audible library. I'm going to check that out. Yeah, I kind of cleaned out a lot of the people I was following, and I might do some more of that. Like, I'm just, wow, there's some just insanity. Like, what is even going on YouTube, man? Your niece graduated from college, got herself set up in a nice apartment, already has a job, works from home. Wow. That is awesome. Congratulations. That is such a great feeling when you graduate and you're done with college and you don't have to do it anymore. So good. Yeah, your new place looks really nice, Shermer. I'm so happy for you. It looks like you have way more space, and that is good. I mean, truer words. That should be a shirt. You should do a shirt that says that YouTube drama never ends. Hey, Stacy, how you doing? What's up? It's good to see you. It's really good to see y'all. It's been too long. I don't even know how long. We've been just trying to get this house pulled together. That is awesome. I really love hearing that. That is amazing. Man, it just seems like landlords are raising rent all over the place. Our landlord hasn't done that here, but that's because this house is such a mess that, you know, I don't think they could ask for that much. So, yeah, I don't know. So, I'm talking to this place about working with them, and the one place I would set my own hours, and I think I'm leaning more toward that because it's just looking at everything to do with it. I'm pretty sure it'd be less stressful than the other place, if that makes sense. You are lucky because I've had some friends recently who had just some horrifying landlords, actually. really bad. So I don't know if you all remember when there were the tornadoes just outside of New Orleans, down in Araby. So Araby is like maybe 5 minutes away from New Orleans, and tornadoes rolled through there. And a friend of mine was renting a house down there, and the landlord, like the house was damaged from the tornadoes, and the landlord was still expecting her to pay rent. Like she'd moved out. like like the house was damaged by a tornado, and he was still demanding rent from her. Like it's absolutely insane. I mean, he was trying to up the rent too, and I'm like, so you got a house that's damaged. Your tenant can't live there anymore because it's damaged, and you're gonna try to increase the rent by like $400, and she can't live there anymore. Like, what? It's insane. Hey, Mama T, how you doing? Haha, yeah, we have more merch, by the way. I've at least been working on that. Although I might switch to a different merch, like, I don't know, maker or whatever. I personally, I just, I bought 2 shirts, I think, of my own merch. And I just feel like it's way, I don't know, I'm not happy with them, is what I'm saying. So yeah, it was, shoot, my friend went through hell. Thankfully, she's in a better place now, and she's actually paying less in rent, which is awesome. Because another friend of mine, him and his wife, I think they had like 4 or 5 units, and they just happened to have 1 unit that was open. So now she's paying less in rent for a better place that's bigger in a better area. Like it just worked out great for her. Just a lot of stress in the process. $400 a month? They wanted to raise it $400 a month. What? These landlords right now are absolutely insane. In a way, we got lucky to get this place, all things considered right now. Just, it's been a lot of work getting this place cleaned up. Like, oh my God. And the pipes, they had tree roots growing through them. So, and we called the landlord and they didn't do anything about it. So we just, borrowed a little bit of money, got it fixed, and then had them take it out of the rent. Wow, that is amazing. I'm glad they did that for you. Wait, what? For tiny, crappy apartments, they were calling them a luxury, calling them something, and them actually being something. Not when I can hear the person upstairs pee in the toilet. Oh, ew. Nobody needs to hear that. Never want to hear that. That's not luxury. Did they update the apartments at all, or they just slap the word luxury on there and call it good kind of thing? Man, I'm glad they helped you out then, because I actually had a couple old-time friends of mine from way back. The one had moved out to California, and the other one was in Florida. I ended up moving to California to live with my friend as roommates, because her landlord in Florida was trying to up the rent by over $1,000 for it was like a 1-bedroom, like an efficiency, you know what I mean? Right. Right. Yeah, they're not going to be luxury. What the? Just because you say something's luxury doesn't make it so. That's insane. I don't know. I have a feeling that, hold on one second. Somebody just asked me if I'm hydrated. That's funny. Yeah, I have a feeling that this current housing bubble, that pops is going to be bad. I mean, they could do more insulation for soundproofing, but then that would cost money. So, not a problem. Not a problem. There's just so much going on right now. It has been the past couple of months have been pretty intense. So yeah, seems like there's something else happening every day that's really big, really bad, really traumatizing, right? Like nationwide. So that's part of the reason I'm doing this stream. If there's anything anyone wants to talk about, you're more than welcome, or something YouTube related, because YouTube has been a lot for a lot of people. I've had, several people message me just kind of, that's part of the reason I'm streaming tonight. So on YouTube, oh Jesus, I don't even know where to begin, Leanne. Like I don't know where to begin. It's a lot. Okay, look, I'm from this area and I get lost here because I have been gone so long, right? Like I know New Orleans like the back of my hand. I lived there for over 20 years. I don't remember the names of streets here anymore. It's been so long. New carpet, updated counters, moving the kitchen area around a bit. That's just basic maintenance. You're just updating things. That does not mean luxury at all. Like, even remotely. What? Oh, Lord. I don't even. Oh my God. There's so much that I don't know. I'm going to put the link up if anyone wants to come up on panel. You're welcome. We do have rules. And there are certain people who are not welcome up on my panel. That's just how that goes. Oh, I have to say here, there's a certain person who keeps messaging me on another app, on another social media platform. I do not want to hear from this person ever again in any way, shape, or form. No messages, no voice messages. I should say no more voice messages demanding that I do things. I will never watch one of your streams again or one of your videos again, ever. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone, dude. Just putting that out there. Oh, I have a massive update on that front. Lipstick guy. All right. let's talk about Lipstick Guy for a second. I don't know if y'all remember Red Lipstick Guy, the guy who could not stand me wearing red lipstick or makeup or showing my shoulders, right? That guy, uh, apparently, I haven't seen his criminal record, but he had an extensive criminal background, and he was on probation, and he's now back in prison. Oh, it's been so long. What's the term? He went against the terms of his probation with what he was doing with me. So now he's back in prison. Yeah, he's not a good guy at all. And so yeah, that's kind of a relief. What's weird is some of the messages and emails I received were not from him. So that's weird. There were messages that were from someone else. I don't know what's going on with that. I guess they're still investigating that or whatever. But Red Lipstick Guy is in prison. So, and now he also has, legal stuff in Orleans Parish from what he was doing with me. So, so he just keeps digging his hole deeper. Yes. Yeah, this other person really needs to understand that I'm not interested. I'm not even going to say the name. I've just reached that point. If I'm contacted any further, though, from this other person, the unnameable one, then legal action will be taken. I've said on repeat, I don't want anything to do with this person ever again. Different nutter. Yeah, right? Which one is weird? Because, there's a lot of weirdness going on right now. There's so much weirdness. Like, you're going to have to clarify, because I can barely keep up half the time with all of the utter insanity. So I don't think the other person or persons were trying to impersonate Lipstick Guy, because just the way things were worded, that was a lot. I'm glad those messages are not happening anymore, actually. That is a very good thing. So yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to think that a lot of extremely toxic people are drawn to, some people are obviously trolls, right? But then other people they go beyond that. They're not just trolls. They're actually abusive, and they like the anonymity of the internet. Uh-oh. Somebody's wrestling. Has anyone had tea that tastes like root beer? Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. But we are not at the food portion yet. So, I can't remember the name of the tea that I had that tasted like root beer. That stuff was good. So what have y'all been up to? What's going on? I had something I wanted to read to y'all. It was actually really good. Hold on one second. I have to go. Any day now. Okay. I'm still not quite used to this. Okay. So on my Twitter, I try to share a lot of information about, DD and all that stuff. And there's this meme that I saw that's actually really good. Oh, wow. Hold on, the chat just jumped. World domination. Right on. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to have your. I don't have my camera on. I don't even feel like it. I don't feel like being on camera right now. Congratulations, James. That is awesome. Glad to hear that. So this meme says manipulation. When you confront a person with what they did wrong and they don't want to take responsibility for their own actions, they will manipulate you by putting the focus back on you. They'll bring up something you did or need to do, using your imperfection as a way to avoid taking responsibility for their own actions. They actually like knowing your difficulties or imperfections. This gives them ammunition, and they have something to hold over your head to use against you, i.e., put the focus back on them where it belongs, instead of allowing them to try to focus on you, right? And that's from Maria Consiglio. I hope I said her last name right. That is so true. Kind of sounds familiar to me. Thought I'd put that out there. Yeah, that's a big deal, though. 3 years, that's a good job. Really good job. Oh, hey, there you are. I just have to see your, well, you don't have your, hold on, I'll know by your voice. We'll all know by your voice. If you're anyone else and you show your junk, I retain the right to put my foot in an uncomfortable place and break it off.
I like that. That was funny. That's the reason why I put the thing up, because like I don't have my camera plugged in, so I can't like technically prove who I am.
Yeah, I got you.
That way. So, hey,
how you doing? What's up? How you been? Oh my God, it's been so long.
it has. It's been a while. I've been
I don't even
good.
know. I don't know how long has it even been? Anyone know? It feels like forever.
It does. Because all my days blend into one, it does feel like it's been forever.
Yeah, I have that same problem. Like I've just been working on this house and the outside. Oh Lord, the outside of this house.
Well,
it was a mess.
I don't have a green thumb, so
it's not even about that. It was just there hadn't been anyone living here for a while, so everything was a mess.
I can imagine. Oh.
It's funny, no hiding your voice.
There is no hiding. Apparently, I have a very distinct voice.
Voice and accent, yeah.
Yeah. I got told the other week I have a calming voice, which, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, I still have people asking me to read books, I'm like, well, yeah. I just have to find books that I can, read on here that I won't get in trouble.
Yeah, that's it.
Somebody had wanted me to like read the Bible for them, and I looked at it and I was like, that's a lot.
Yeah, you'd have to like read it in sections. Like I suppose you'd have to do that for any book, but the Bible is a very heavy book to read.
Yeah, and when you get to the genealogy parts, oh my God. That's that that's that's too much.
And mm, it's also like if you're going to read something like the Bible, it's very hard to read that when you get to those parts and not add your own commentary to it as well.
That's true. That is true. Oh my God. See, that would drive me insane. These doors, look, they were so dirty. When we put the new light bulbs in, the old light bulbs, I guess, had been here for quite a while. So we we put new light bulbs in, and I'm like, I look around, I'm like, oh, I can see. Oh shit.
Like, yeah, you put the light bulbs in, you're like, oh no, now I can see where all the, because obviously it's an old house, you can see all where the cobwebs are and everything, and you're like, oh no.
Yes, indeed. And I was like, I did not need to see this. You know, I'd have already been trying to fix the place up. So yeah, so at some point, the maintenance guy said he's gonna bring a bunch of paint by, so I would be painting the inside. I'll just do it myself because
Yeah.
I actually like painting. I know it sounds
Mm.
weird, but
Painting can be relaxing depending on the type of person you are.
yeah, I find it like, I don't know, I like to do interesting things like optical illusions, make a place look bigger, you know.
And depending on the type of color as well. If
Yeah,
you play with colors can make a room look bigger or smaller. It's the reason why people tend to go for bright colors to make a room look bigger.
yeah. Put the old bulb back in, problem solved. Oh God.
You're not wrong, Lee. You're not wrong. It
Yeah.
does solve the problem, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, just, you know, get some kills, paint, and just paint over. Just paint it. That's the point I'm at. I'm just at,
yeah,
I'm just like, screw it. I will just repaint. Like,
yeah.
because
just
I
like-
don't, well, at one point, this room was painted a weird brown.
Brown's a color choice. I
Yeah,
will admit it's a choice.
but when they painted, they didn't use the tape to tape off the ceiling so I can see it, and I'm like, oh, that's driving me crazy. I can't.
Oh no. No.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah.
That hits my OCD in all the wrong ways. I'm just can't have it. So, you know, by the time we move out of here, the place is gonna look a lot better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
I'm just trying to like figure out what colors I want to do, if any. I don't know. Just maybe white.
I wouldn't go like full on white. I'd go like more like a is it magnolia color? Because if you go full on white, the problem with that is you'll be blinded every single time you go into the room. But also, if you're a smoker, like, because I know I am, those walls get dirty really quickly with the smoke and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, for us, we just go outside. We've had fireflies, and you know, we talk. Yeah, talk with the neighbors, and I've, you know, been trying to, you know, work on the yard and stuff, and it's been good actually.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, you have to have a primer. You have to. I don't know. I'm considering going with like sage or moss greens maybe, or you know, something that's kind of neutral and better than this weird blue gray that's probably dirt. I don't know. But
I mean, I remember way back when I was younger, I wanted to paint my room orange, and that was a interesting color choice.
Orange.
Yeah.
See, I saw this room. There was a on Facebook, there was a really beautiful picture of like it was all hardwood floors, beautiful wood trim.
Oh.
The walls were sage green, and the
Mm.
couches were this like burnt orange, like
Ah.
velvet.
Ooh. See the burnt orange would have been a nice color, but no, I decided to go bright orange, and trust me, I ended up with headaches.
Wow,
'Cause-
I can imagine.
yeah. So just as an FYI for people, do not paint any room bright orange because you will get headaches. It's a great color
Yeah.
for like objects, but not a great color for an entire room.
Yeah, no, I maybe on like one wall as like an accent wall, something like that, but like a whole room, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, luckily it was a small room, because back then I had like I was living with my parents, so I had the smallest room in the house as the eldest child. But yeah, like decided to paint it all orange, and that was a bad choice.
Orange like the clockwork. See what you did there. Yeah,
I've never seen that film. I don't think I've ever seen that film anyway.
oh man, it's a lot. All the trigger warnings, man. Just ahead of time. Trigger warnings. Right?
I don't
Like
think I've ever seen it.
it's a
I've
lot.
heard a lot about it though.
Yeah, I've only watched it like once or twice. I had to I helped write a paper about it. Like it was a group project in college. Oh Lord. And
Sounds like a lot.
it was one of those things where one person in the group decided they weren't going to do any work, kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, I've been in projects, group projects like that. And they're like, I'm not going to do any of the work, so it's all up to you. Thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks a lot. That person sucked. So yeah.
Oh, there's a book as well. I mean, to be honest, I think most movies and stuff like that are based on books. So, there's a book. I bet you the book's a lot more graphical than the movie is.
That's weird that I've seen the movie, but I have not read the book, and that's really odd. Like a lot of the movies like that around that time, like 1984, all of that, I've read all those books. I don't know why I never read that one. Yeah, it was a lot. God, that movie is something else, man. Shorter book, right on. Yeah, just two of the books I listened to is Parable of the Sower and Parable of the Talents. Those are just, oh my God, they're really good books, but really hard to get through at points for me. But really good. And what's weird is I think the first one was written in 93. I could be wrong on that, but it was written a while ago, and it's kind of prophetic in a way. Kind of scary. But yeah, and I watched.
No, I was just gonna agree with Leanne. Like the books, yeah, they tend to be always better than the movies.
Yeah. Did I listen to any on YouTube? Yeah, I listened to those two books I just mentioned on YouTube. 140 pages for a book? Wow. Okay. That's not a lot.
I was gonna say it's quite a short book.
Yeah, that's weird. And then I watched a series on, I think it was on Netflix, Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey. Oh my God.
Okay, I've got like red flags in my head just because of the title.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about the FLDS and
oh, okay, yeah, that explains it. Yeah.
That was, oh Lord, no, just no.
No.
Not for me. Thank you.
No.
That was hard to get through too. So yeah, I've just been getting this house squared away and also researching. Like I have 2 job offers, and the one would be more of kind of like a regional thing. I would have to travel around the state of Michigan, and I just feel like it would be way too stressful. Just
I mean, do you drive?
oh yeah, I do. But I mean, do I want to?
That's the better question of like, do you want to do a job that's regional where you have to like drive around everywhere?
Yeah, I mean, and then too, it's just a stressful situation. I don't really want to get into what field that is in, but I'm like, this other thing is work from home. Don't have to worry about paying for gas, which is ridiculous right now. I can take care of baby girl while I'm working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Sounds like a better option.
Yeah.
It does
So-
sound like a better option.
Yeah, I think I just decided I'm going to do the work from home thing. I don't know. Things are so nuts now that I don't even, in the U.S., I don't even want to be out and about right now. You listen to...
I was going to say the current... Like, I'm from the UK, and so... But I do get to hear about a lot from the US. The current climate is nuts.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I mean, it's with the way our government system here is, it's pretty nuts here as well. Just everything going up, and they call it the crisis of living or something, crisis of living something or another. It's basically the price of living is going up, but the wages aren't. So it's just ridiculous.
That's a problem here too. But on top of that, we also have, everything else going on. So it's been a lot. Is it in my field? Technically, yes. It's just a different branch of what I was doing before. And it's just, I don't think I want to go back into that level of stress and, whatnot. And I don't feel like effectively wearing a uniform anymore. I just want to do my own thing. Like I spent so many years in uniform that I don't want to anymore, if that makes sense. I'm like, no, thank you. You cannot pay me enough. And I can guarantee that. Housing crisis. Yeah, well, there's that too. I'm thankful that the 2 friends I introduced, like they have moved in as roommates because they were both struggling, but now they're both cool people. They're both safe people. They're both in a better living situation now. So that's good.
Yeah. I mean,
and
I
they
know...
both... Huh?
So now I was just going to say, like, I know in the US it's very difficult for somebody to live solely on their own because of the way the cost of housing is. Yeah,
it's bad. But thankfully my friends work in like the same field. And the one friend in California was able to get the other friend a job at her company. So they work in different departments, but they work the same hours. So they just ride together to work and back. Like the whole thing worked out perfectly for them.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Target and Walmart had a huge supply they had to unload, and it was going to hurt them. What? Huge supply of what? That's weird. I don't know. And there's a shortage of like baby formula. I heard there's a shortage of, tampons and like other things. And I'm like, what is even happening? But then you got to think how many people have passed away because of the plague. You know what I mean? Yeah, it seriously turned out great. And thankfully, I introduced them like a year or two ago. So they had already talked for a while. And they, like, with technology now, they were able to Zoom and FaceTime and all that stuff. And it just worked out great for both of them.
So there was like that familiarity between them beforehand.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, and Florida is getting really sketch. Like the area, especially that my one friend was in Florida, is just not, it's not good. For a lesbian woman, it's better to be in like LA. That, it's a little bit of a more LGBTQ plus friendly space.
It's just, yeah. It's getting hard. It's really weird because we are now in 2022 and we as a society have progressed so much, but now it feels like we're going back steps.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, humans go through patterns, like human civilizations, if you think about it, go through patterns of progressing forward and then the old guard trying to pull you back, right? So I think that's kind of where we are right now.
And that, the old guard is trying to cling on for dear life.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
Because-
Especially.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
I was just gonna say because I think the old guard is clinging for dear life because the younger generation are more progressive, so
Yeah,
they're trying to cling on to whatever they can. The old, I wouldn't necessarily call it the old values, but it's the only term I can think of right now.
I mean the old, I guess maybe worldview of how things should be, but I mean that wasn't realistic in the first place. You can't put people in boxes like that, like back in the 50s and all that.
No.
It just doesn't work. It's not actual reality.
It's not.
Yeah, Leanne, I don't even understand half of the BS that companies are doing right now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm just like over here, over Memorial Day weekend here in the town I live in, there were all kinds of I don't even know if we're allowed to say this word on here. Violent things that happened. It was a lot over Memorial Day weekend. It's like everyone collectively lost their minds for 3 or 4 days. Thankfully, my neighborhood is like the people in my neighborhood really look out for each other. They're just good people, like good, hardworking, intelligent people, and empathic, empathetic, caring, lovely people, actually. Yeah, I mean, Marcus and I were saying, oh, wish we could get a bigger house on this block. That'd be great.
Yeah. I mean, I generally don't interact with my neighbors. I mean, we say like the obligatory hello and stuff like that if we see each other, but we don't actually know each other or anything like that.
That's so weird.
But there was an incident last year sometime.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. I remember that.
And that was weird because although my neighbors, none of them knew me, they still helped back then. And it was although the neighbors don't know each other, they will still help. And it kind of in that moment felt like, wow, because there are still good, kind-hearted people in the world. Because they didn't know me, they didn't have to help, they didn't have to call the police then, but they did, just to see if I was okay. So
I mean, that's really good though that they did that.
yeah, I mean, as I said, they didn't know me from Adam, as the saying goes. So it was nice of them.
Yeah.
What? I need to read what that says.
We hear a little on media. It's very sad. The violence people forced into his mental health declined rapidly during lockdowns. I fear the worst is yet to come. I don't think it's just lockdowns.
No, I think the lockdowns didn't help.
Yeah, I think, the lockdowns and also a lot of what's happening, a lot of the people who are doing these things, if you catch what I'm saying, they're extremists. They've been, kind of programmed. I'm trying to censor my words. They've been kind of programmed to feel rage so much that the only reason they can express anything is with rage and abuse, and violence. And it's just, I mean, I'm to the point I don't want baby girl to go to a regular school. She's 4.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just,
it's a scary thing, because there is, you as a child and things like that, you are taught to love everyone, but as you get older, that gets twisted into hate everyone, which I get it. We all come as each human, no matter who you are, we all come with different, I say this in air quote, baggage, and it's how we deal with those and how we process those emotions. Some people, such as myself, spend many years indoors, so we have nothing but time but to process those emotions. And a lot of people don't have time to process how they're feeling, so a lot of it, they're like, oh, I'll deal with that negative emotion later, or I'll deal with it later, and then later never comes, and all the baggage of all that negative emotion comes out at once.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it is that things are so, like wages are so low, the pricing for everything is going so high, and I think a lot of people are losing hope.
Yeah.
I grew up seeing that in my hometown, so I feel like now it's not just one small area. It's all across the US, it's in Canada, it's in the UK, it's all over the world. And I think that people are just, things are scary right now for everyone. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. And I think people's anger and people's frustration is, a lot of it is because because obviously we use social media as a means to get our voices out there and stuff like that. But when you see a lot of like the rich people getting richer kind of thing, I think that angers people as well.
Yeah.
The cost of living going up and like stuff like that. You're just like, well, the rich people are getting richer and we're just getting poorer. People do lose hope and people do get frustrated and people do get depressed in that kind of way. So it's difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I get.
Just hide from feeling and deal. We need to feel the emotions and heal. Yeah, that is true. And also,
Yeah.
we can't lose hope. Once you lose
Yeah.
hope, that's when things really start to go bad. Like, you have to,
And
you know.
and you know, I'm not someone. How do I say this? I'm an optimist, but a realist as well. So I do get why people are losing hope, but also, and it can be difficult to find hope. It's that whole trying to have that positive mindset, but
Yeah.
it can be difficult to have it, and the way in which I start having that mindset is you start off small.
True. Yep.
I hope that's making sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, things will get better.
Yeah.
Because they have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
People who put their gas on credit cards will never get out of that the way things are going. Jesus, I can't even imagine putting. Oh my God, that's a bad
Yeah.
idea. That is a bad idea.
It's a bad idea, but sometimes when needs must, people have to do it. And
Yeah.
eventually, it's a hard topic to tackle, this one, because while I want to turn around and say, yeah, things will get better. That is my hope. And, you know.
I mean, it's, you know, I don't know. I guess I'm a bit of an optimist, a realist, but also an optimist.
Yeah.
I think that there are more kind-hearted, good people out there than the alternative. So, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's just...
Yeah, there are. There are.
Me, I'm just going to start working from home, building my garden. I really highly recommend, you know, even if you live in an apartment, you can still start a garden. If you have a window that gets lots of sunlight, you can do an herb garden. You can plant potatoes just about anywhere. Highly recommend. That's what we're actually looking at doing. I mean, just saying. Once you take my hope, what's left, right?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, I have several friends who've moved back in with their parents, and they're like, you know, they're in like their 30s, 40s, and they just either to help out their parents or both. I mean, and when you look at how much farmers are having to spend for feed and fertilizer and all of that, I have a feeling that the price of food is going to go up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
It's
one of my professors used to say, keep an eye on what the farmers are having to spend to create the food. That'll tell you what the price is going to be in about a year or so.
He's not wrong.
Vertical gardens for apartments. Yep. I had
Hmm.
the one friend who moved out to California, they had a vertical garden in their kitchen and living room. Never had to pay for rosemary, thyme, any of that stuff. She had it growing right there. She ended up giving all of that to her neighbor, and now my two friends are building new ones in the house they're in now.
Sounds
Wow.
interesting.
Wow. That's not good. And also, the Ukraine is one of the bread baskets of the world. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I think that was for wheat, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember.
So I actually was inspired by the one book, Parable of the Sower. I'd forgotten something and I just remembered it. You can take acorns and turn them into, I think it's like a flour, like flour to cook with. So I'm gonna experiment and learn how to do that. That'd be interesting.
See, I'm not much of a gardener, so I wouldn't know where to begin.
Yeah. I'm learning more and more about all kinds of things to do with like dandelions. We say that they're weeds, but they're actually not. They're food. Most people don't know that. Vertical cucumbers and zucchini. Oh, really?
Okay.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, I saw a thing where they would take tires and stack them, and each layer is another layer of potatoes. I was like, well, that's kind of cool.
That is cool.
Edun, what are you doing, cat?
Is your cat being playful?
She's attacking the laundry basket. Like, I don't know if y'all can hear, but what are you doing?
Cats will attack anything and everything.
Yeah, right?
They're a little playful. When they get in those playful moods, they're like, I want something to attack.
Right.
Oh, look.
Triple boiled to remove the tannins and then roasted. Yeah, I'm just beginning to look into that. Oh, Lord. Can you all hear the motorcycle that just started?
Yeah.
It's loud. The allergy struggle is real, right?
See,
Right.
I used to suffer with hay fever, but like really badly as a teenager and even as a young adult, but I sort of seem to outgrew it. It irritates my eyes in the summer more than anything. But it's weird how that happens.
Locally sourced honey. If you can find locally sourced honey, like at a farmer's market or something, that can help you with allergies. Like that's part of the reason I haven't been streaming is because my sinuses, oh my God, my sinuses have been insane.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so I'm like, I've been constantly blowing my nose and all that. We have to go to like a farmer's market and find locally sourced honey, and that should help us. And then you just put it in a tea, and that helps you acclimate. Tires are bad in a way as the rubber degrades. Can use chicken wire and straw. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm like, I don't know if I'd want to use tires, but mullein? But what? Wait, what is this? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm actually contemplating getting some chickens. Our one neighbor has chickens. I'm okay. Fresh eggs. I'm down.
I mean, yeah. I don't see why not.
Yeah, here back in the day, there was a woman who had like a colony of rabbits, and every year she would have like you could buy rabbit meat from her, or like she'd take the hides and make rabbit fur coats, like homemade. They were beautiful. Can I help you, Idun? I'm glad I'm not on camera right now because I'm being attacked by a cat. All right.
Aw. Bless.
Yeah, they lately, anytime I'm sitting down, one or both cats have to be on me at all times.
Oh, they're just being affectionate.
Yeah.
It depends on where I sit. Like when I'm at the computer desk, which is most of the time, my cat won't sit on my lap. But if I sit on the sofa, she's straight up on my lap in 2 seconds flat.
Yeah, my one cat, if I sit at the edge of the bed, she's like, okay. Like she loves that. Yeah, I'm surprised, Shermir. I'm surprised by how many people around here have chickens. I'm just surprised you can't have a rooster.
That's weird. You can have chickens, but not a rooster. Oh.
Well, I know in New Orleans, quite a few people I knew had chickens, and random wild roosters would come and and guard the chickens. Just it was weird. I don't know where those roosters came from, but
they wanted to guard those chickens.
Yeah. And they would go from like yard to yard. You know, it's weird. Wait, which dandelion? That might be when I was talking about dandelions. Yeah, there's a bunch of. I'm learning way more about plants. I have this book, and I've just been checking it out. Yeah, over in our old neighborhood, there were like 2 roosters.
Yeah, I was about to ask why don't they allow roosters, and then it clocked into my brain that roosters make loud noises,
oh my God.
whereas chickens don't.
Yes,
and that might be why.
They will compete for who can be the loudest. And let me tell you something. First thing in the morning is not a time when I want to hear roosters yelling at each other. Like,
no.
Just, Jesus, they are loud.
Yes, I've seen, yes. They can be loud birds.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody had said, I was talking with one of my other friends about, getting chickens, and she's like, you could never kill a chicken to cook it. And I'm like, no, but eggs.
Yeah. Eggs, on the other hand,
Yeah, that's fine. You're allergic to pollen. You're allergic to every single tree and animal. Wow.
Wow, that's got to be intense because there's a lot of trees and a lot of animals about.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I mean, I know the allergies I deal with are irritating. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Like here in Michigan, it is so dry. Like, I lived in New Orleans for over 20 years, and it's like, during the summer, you're not walking down the sidewalk, you're swimming down the sidewalk.
Is that because of the humidity?
Yeah, it is so humid down here. Here, like my sinuses, between the difference of, the pollen and all of that, and also the dryness, it's my skin, my sinuses, everything's going insane. You try staying away from soy, gluten, corn. Wow. That's a lot. Cottonwood snow is in abundance right now. It has been so long since I lived in Michigan that I think I know what you're talking about. Um,
What's no?
but I'm trying
Okay.
to remember.
Hmm.
Maybe that's what's bothering me. I don't know, but you can probably hear my nose and all of that's not happy. Maple pollen and so many more here in Ontario. Yeah, but you got that maple syrup though. Oh my God, this stuff is so good. Like the real stuff, so good. White floofies. Yes, I remember. They were fun to play with when I was a kid, if I remember
Okay.
correctly.
Now that Shamir says floofies, all I can think of is the dust bunnies I had in The Sims, which I haven't played in forever, but that's what I can think of. And it's
I was playing Civilization.
oh, I've heard of it. That right? That's the game where like you're is it building an empire?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried playing those kind of games. And they are interesting. They do interest me because it's like you're sort of building an empire and controlling what happens in them.
Yeah, I always play like on the hardest setting I can possibly find, and I still like dominate the entire world.
She's just showing off
So-
here, people. It's all good. Whereas
No,
I'd play on the easy mode because that's my preferred setting.
Right. I mean, I've been playing that game for so long though that like, I kind of have it down to a science. Hey, Lizzie, how you doing?
Hey, Lizzie.
It's good to see
Yeah.
you.
I can understand that. It's like if you know the game, then you know the pattern and you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Although I will admit I do like playing Cleopatra. That's probably one of my favorites, and that's like one of the easiest ones to play. But I just like building pyramids, or the Sphinx. I mean, I miss the dust bunnies.
I haven't played The Sims in like ages. I know there's like several updates to the mods and stuff like that I need to do.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog games, but also Diablo because I'm on season 26 and I need to finish completing that.
I mean, Diablo is just such a replayable game, though. I don't even know how long I've been playing that game. It's been so many years.
It's been many years for me. Although I've never actually completed a season.
Oh, I have. It's good. Try to complete one season. You'll see what I mean. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I've never completed a season. I get distracted too easily. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, at some point, I want to set it up to where I can play games on live streams while I'm talking.
That can be difficult to do. It depends on what kind of software you have.
Yeah.
I know that, like right now, if I set up, because I've got a video capture card thing that my Switch can be played on the PC, and that's where a lot of my footage comes in. Whereas The Sims is easy to play, because that's just sharing an already PC game on the screen. Like if you've got Diablo already on the PC and things like that, those are easy to just share because if you have two screens, it's easy to do it that way.
Right.
But if you're somebody like me who uses the Switch, then I kind of lose the audio when I do it sometimes, or it'll tell me that there's no audio, but the audience can hear the audio, but I can't.
Right. Well, what we were thinking about doing is having it set up on Marcus's computer, so then I can stream on his. When I want to play a game. So that he can do that. Yeah. So
Oh yeah,
And
because
he's
he uses, is it OBS or Streamlabs?
well, we both have OBS and StreamYard. I mostly
Mm.
use StreamYard for this, but I mean, I do have it. What is the name? A Twitch channel or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, I've
Um,
got a Twitch channel too. Yeah.
I just need to start streaming on there as well. I don't understand. I have not really
I mean,
interacted very much with Twitch, so I don't.
so uh, tw- uh, Twitch is one of those things where it's complicated in the sense of like right now you can use StreamYard to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time,
Hmm.
because I've done that before. But so for example, a lot of our games that me and Chris share are on the Xbox, and I just figured out how to get Twitch to work on the Xbox. So the way in which, I haven't tested it yet, but the way in which I'd imagine that setup is like I'd set it all up and start streaming on there, and just play the game normally, and have something like my iPad just for the chat side of things. So it's an interesting experience.
Yeah, yeah, it's a whole different thing, but
It is.
I love playing video games. I'm an old
Me
school
too.
gamer. I had an Atari back in the day.
Oh, the Atari. God, that's. I think my first, from my recollection of memory, my first ever video game console
Uh-huh.
was not the Sega Genesis, the one before. I can't remember which that one was, but I know there was, because I got that one, then I got the Sega Genesis afterwards, and that's when my love of Sonic the Hedgehog came in.
Yeah. God, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
ColecoVision. I remember that. I remember. Yeah. Man, Yellowstone. Jesus. So Yellowstone National Park is closed, and things are not good there.
Oh no.
Yeah, whole roads have been washed out, just washed
wow.
away.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's catastrophic flooding, and then there's a huge fire going on right now that's affecting several indigenous cultures. Yellowstone is going to affect indigenous cultures there as well. Like, there's a lot going on in the U.S. right now, man. Like,
Sounds it, Jesus.
I just saw a photo on Twitter that's, wow. That's a lot. Super Nintendo. Yes. Wow. You still play your Super Nintendo. That is insane. Remember
Wow.
Final Fantasy back in the day, all pixelated little squares.
Yeah, they are pixelated games.
Yep. Yeah, that's
wow.
So yeah, they're gonna have a lot of people who, from these natural disasters that are going on right now, you're gonna have a lot of people who are displaced, and I feel so bad for them, because right now things are rough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's taken Marcus and I at the beginning of the stream. I guess I'll say it again. Two people were kind enough to order a couple things for us off the Amazon wish list that I have. And I'm so appreciative. The lights for the backdrop, which y'all see later, and then a diffuser, which this whole house smells so good from that diffuser. I can't even tell you. smells so good, which is a huge improvement of morale.
Yeah.
Because I was used to having certain things, and then they're just poof gone, and it was hard.
Yeah.
I feel bad for everyone that's dealing with just so much right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that things balance out everywhere. It's not just here in the US or the UK or Canada, it's all over the world.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
But
Hopefully it'll balance itself out.
yeah, I hope so. Just remember, part of the reason I'm doing this stream, I know we'll have, people on the replay crew, and I'm going to get back into streaming because I've had people reaching out to me, and, don't forget to do your self-care when you can. I know a lot of people are just working their asses off right now, but take some time for yourself. Soak in the tub. Do whatever it is that helps, helps make you feel better. And just remember to breathe, hydrate. I know there are people that make fun of me for saying that, but it doesn't invalidate the point.
No, it doesn't.
So we are going to have some very interesting streams coming up soon, by the way.
Excited for those.
Man, I've had some interesting phone calls recently. Very, very interesting. So, yeah, same. I've been wondering how everyone is, considering just the world in general. And then also YouTube can be really kind of toxic too, so.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about that recently myself. Just because I spend a lot of time online, so I see a lot, may not comment on everything because they don't necessarily want to comment on everything, but I do see a lot of things, and I'm like, people just need to sometimes take a step back and breathe a little.
Yeah, that's true. See you later, Leanne. I'm gonna have a new schedule, and I'll probably put it up in the community tab so everybody knows. I just have to sit with Marcus and put a schedule together. Has anyone watched the YouTube short video called The Egg? No, I have not.
No.
I'm gonna have to go look that up now. That's cool, Sharmir. Huh. We are all connected, really, in reality. Most people have been so kind of isolated, especially since lockdown and everything. But yeah. My sinuses are acted up again. We need to find some local honey so I can acclimate. That's what I did in New Orleans. I found locally sourced honey in New Orleans because, oh my God, when I first moved to New Orleans, my sinuses were absolutely insane.
And then you found locally sourced honey and you felt better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a cat in my face. What are you doing? She's sniffing the camera. She's like, what's up here? Don't step on the keyboard. Thank you.
She's like, what's happening over here? What's going on?
Yeah, right?
I want to know. Cats are very curious creatures.
She wants all the attention is what she wants.
Nah, yeah, well, yeah, that too.
Okay, I'm thinking food portion of the stream,
Mm,
and then I'm gonna
food
have to get
portion.
going so I can blow my nose. Is what's gonna happen.
Food portion. Where can we start with the food portion?
Hey, Shamir, I'm sorry. My nose has been insane. It's part of. There are several reasons for why I have not been streaming, and my nose is one of them.
Mm.
Pad Thai, so good. That curry earlier. Oh my god, that was so good. I'm gonna eat some more.
Mm.
It was so good.
Mm.
Yeah, it's good to be streaming again. I'm hoping. What day is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Yes.
Might end up like every other day because
Yeah,
right now, yeah,
it can be difficult to, even though you have quite a lot of research, it can be hard to stream every single day.
yeah, it is. It's especially the things I'm gonna be talking about.
That can be emotionally draining.
That too. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Pumpkin pie. You had to remind me that we have pumpkin pie in the fridge. Popeye's chicken. Oh, yum. With the biscuits. You gotta have the biscuits. You gotta have the the potatoes and the gravy and just all of it. You have no groceries. Order groceries.
Yeah, I have nothing interesting in either, so I'm just like the food portion with me is going to be a bit rubbish.
Pecan pie. Oh, so good. Marcus made these meatballs that were so good. I had to make more of them. And that slow cooker that Stacy got us. Oh my god. These meatballs are so friggin' good. And then the potato soup. I know. See, I'm just gonna eat everything when I come out of this stream.
You're just like, yeah, you mentioned all the food, now I want all the food.
He made this potato soup. It's more like a stew, really, than a soup. And oh my god, like there's no cheese in it, but it's creamy like a cheese, and it's so good. I know that caramel apple pie. That stuff is good though. I mean, it's store-bought, but it's really good. Rack of lamb cooked open in. Oh, look. Listen. You're evil. All right. That is evil. That sounds really good.
It does.
You're making me miss the Napoleon House, which, is in New Orleans. It's kind of a ways away.
I'm just wanting all the food.
Just hand it all over.
Yeah, you just use your teleportation powers and just give me all the food.
Right? James, if you're ever in New Orleans, go to the Napoleon House. They have duck there. When I tell you, it is too good. That's an understatement. I know, right? I'm thankful because that potato stew is just, and then the meatballs. I had a bowl of meatballs, and then the potato stew, like half and half. Oh, so good. Just give me the ingredients I can, and we'll cook it. Hey, remember you said that, all right?
You're giving yourself away here because, like, she will hold you to that.
Yes, I will. We have to get at some point, we need like a barbecue or something so we can make all the things. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I have to. My nose is just not happy.
It's only a problem when summer comes around.
Yeah. I see. That's one thing up here in Michigan. If you know the right, hunters or whatever, like fresh venison in a stew or rabbit. Oh, it's so good, so good. Yeah, our kitchen is small. When I tell you it's small, oh, it's funny. Uh, this house is cute. It just needs some TLC. You know what I mean? Manicotti stuffed with. Oh God, manicotti is
I'm
so
so
good.
hungry right now. I wasn't hungry before, but now I am.
I know what he's talking about, and that shit is good. All right, look, that's not even right. How good that is. Oh yeah, that rabbit spaghetti was yum. Yeah, I miss hunting. I used to hunt when I lived up here like way back in the day, right before I moved down to Florida. I mean, it's kind of nice being out, in the forest. But man, you have to wait forever if, it feels like sometimes. Bunny spaghetti sounds good. It is good, actually. But when you put it that way, it's kind of slightly evil.
Just a little. Just a little.
It's good, though. It's kind of like Diablo when you get in the unicorn rainbow section.
Yeah. You're like, do I feel bad for killing all these things? No.
Kind of, sort of, but not.
No.
Yeah.
They look so fluffy and colorful.
And they want to kill you.
Yeah. They do, so you have to kill them back.
Oh no, used to be a chef and a caterer, so right. Loaded shotgun shells? Wait, what? That sounds painful. Alright, so next stream, I'm gonna go ahead and say it probably won't be tomorrow night, but probably the next night after that. And when I say I have a ridiculous amount of notes, we are going to talk about some things and some junk. Lord, I have so many notes, it's not even funny. And all the tabs.
Just all the tabs.
So it'll probably end up being around 8:30. And I don't want to run over baby girl's bedtime too much. I mean, like right now we've run over baby girl's bedtime. But I don't know, maybe every other night we can switch off on doing the baby thing or whatever. Might twist the ingredients a bit just to keep it right. Yes, please hit that like button. Jalapeno peppers. See, I actually really like those, but I don't like hot. But they are good. I can't do the hot spicy. Yeah, see, no.
Me neither.
Oh shoot, I was gonna say something.
About your stream?
Yeah, alright, so the next stream, I want to do more panels, have more people up, and...
Yes, don't be scared, people.
Yeah, and have more, like, actual conversations and discussion, because I think a lot of people, just from talking with people, a lot of people are kind of missing that. And for people who are at high risk, many of us, the plague is still going on.
It is.
So, I mean, yes, you are correct. So just to offer people a place where we can converse, and, talk about things and junk. And if anyone wants to make like a suggestion of something to talk about, you can hit me up and message me on Twitter. I don't check the Instagram messages as much, but on Twitter I do, and also on here I'm going to get more into responding to comments and such on here. Things have been just so crazy lately that I haven't been able to. Um, right on. That is fine. You can do that. I would have to see your face just for a minute just to make sure. Just because, you know. Um, but yeah, oh boy, so the next stream, I don't know how many of you have, I don't know, I'm not sure which, like I've done a lot of research on a few things. I'm not sure which thing I will go with for the next stream.
Right.
But it will be interesting as that's, hey Hatter, yeah, it's food time. We were just talking about all kind of food stuff. How you doing? And have you heard from Vincent? Is he doing all right? How are all my people in New Orleans doing? And I miss you. I miss all the people down that way.
No.
I miss New Orleans so much that I can. I don't know.
Yeah, it's difficult when you move. When you move.
Yeah, especially when you didn't really necessarily want to.
Yeah.
So, we have stickers. What do you mean? Where? What are you talking about?
Do you? Cool.
I don't know what that means.
I have no idea.
He's gonna have to show me later. Hydrate. What is that? It's I can see it on my phone. What is that? That's cool.
Wait.
It's a cup.
Oh wait, yeah, I can see it. I had to switch over to the YouTube side, but I can see it.
That's cute. I like that. I like it.
Cute.
Vincent is 90%. Oh my god, I can't even tell you how relieved I am. I'm so happy to hear that. Let him know that I'm sending him hugs and love and junk, and I'm sorry I'm not there. Like, hopefully they figure out who did what and do something about it. I heard things are kind of going off the rails in New Orleans, though, which is sad, but it sounds kinky. These emojis. Yeah. We're not that far away from having enough. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I can't see the screen right now. I'm looking at something. Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
You are not that far away.
9:03. That's not bad.
You're not that far away.
I'm
not that far away from getting the community tab.
Which, yeah, I know, right? 10 times off rails. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Hatter. I don't know. Legal in Canada. Yeah, you can ask Shermare when she said that, the Wacky Tobacco was fully legal here. Like when we first got here, I was like, wait, what? What? So I'll be out front talking to one of my neighbors, and they'll be smoking a joint, whatever, and I'm just like looking around, like it's just habit. I'm like, oh my god, the cops! Wait, what are you doing? It's taken me a minute to get used to that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's good to see it's being legalized, but now all the people who were charged with first offense, second offense, third offense, all these things, I hope I don't know, that's more for another stream. We can talk about that.
That'd be an interesting one.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, there is.
Hmm.
Yeah, we do. We have the community tab, but I would like to be able to do things like, what were there? There were some things that I would be able to do after I hit over 1,000 for like, for like Leanne, like long time subscribers. Um,
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 I'm not sure, to be honest.
yes, indeed. I agree with you, Hatter. Get rid of all of the black market. That will reduce a lot of crime right there. And then if they raise minimum wage, that would go a long way too.
Yeah,
Well, researching, people don't understand how hard it can be doing some of this research, man.
no, they don't. They don't. They really don't.
You have the clip as well. What does that mean? You can start monetizing. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into a different. I want to look into a different merch, like what do you call it? Provider or whatever. Because the one that we are using right now is not. We'd had some people, like, I ordered 2 coffee cups for me. One came in broken to pieces, and then the other one just didn't show up at all. So,
Yeah, that's not good.
oh, right on. That'd be kind of cool, actually. You're so small. Wait, what? Oh, right. Okay, I think I got you. Super chats money during live streams. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool, but I always feel good for other content creators when I see them get super chats. Like, yeah, that's good because this is hard.
Yeah,
It is.
it's not as easy as what people think it is.
Yeah, no.
It's not that easy.
I mean, it's a lot of thought, time, prep. I don't even really know how to do thumbnails. I'm mystified and in awe of other content creators and what they
Canva's
do.
a good web-based software for thumbnails. Oh, it's what I use.
Yeah, I started playing around with that, and then, all the upheaval happened, and I just, up here, take my money, right? I started playing around with that, and then with all the, being displaced, working on this house, everything that's been going on, I just haven't had time.
Yeah.
And the cats were traumatized, and it's just, we've had a lot going on.
Yeah.
So,
wait,
why are you staticky? Hold on.
You was for a moment.
Right. I have to keep the cord for the headphones on the desk. Oh, I see what you did, Shermare. Okay, right on. And I lost my marbles. I mean, yes. All right, so I have, I kind of want to make the streams more like interactable, if that's even a word. Fuck it, it's a word now. So if anyone has if anyone has a suggestion, recommendation of something to look into and talk about, let me know. Like, I want people to feel like their input is relevant here, because everything is off the rails everywhere. If that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah. Well, then too, Hatter, I mean, if you think about all the buildings that are just sitting there empty, if they were to refurbish them and make them low-cost, affordable housing, that'd be great. Al Capone for no reason at all. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that might be an interesting stream. the haunted hotel that I was in where Al Capone supposedly offed someone.
Hmm.
That place was creepy for no apparent reason. Like, I don't believe that every place is haunted, but it was creepy. Can confirm.
Mm-mm.
Maybe we'll do a ghost, like, haunted house stream. That sounds really cool.
I love that. Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's been almost 2 hours. My nose is gonna fly away.
You want you want it to fly away so that you can breathe.
I'm just saying. Yes. All right. So I will. Wait. Today is Tuesday, right? Tomorrow's Wednesday, so Thursday. I need a new whiteboard so I can keep track of things and junk. I'm gonna have to look at my computer and see if there's like a calendar thing.
There is, if you're using Windows 10, which I'm using, if you go down to the bottom and to the right, there should be a calendar there.
Yeah. Okay. I'll look at that because then I could just have like a calendar on my screen. That would be awesome. Because I never know. I never know what day it is.
So the date for you right now is the 14th. For me, it's the 15th. So you want it, your stream on, you want your stream on the 16th, which will be Thursday?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to look at that, I guess, tomorrow and put together a calendar. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Thank you for being here. It was good seeing y'all. The next stream, I'm not sure which thing I'm going to go to first. It depends on certain things. But I will see y'all Thursday. All right, bye. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button on your way out. If you consent, don't forget, you have the right to say no. Your no should be respected. And if it isn't, yeet that person into the sun.
Yes.
Alrighty. Don't forget to hydrate. Self-care. Oh, also, thank you, Shamir.